You love them, you genuinely do, and you still need to get away from them. And the guilt of that feeling is worse than the exhaustion itself because it doesn't make sense. These are the people you chose, the people you care about, the people who haven't done anything wrong. And yet, after spending time with them, you come home and feel like you just ran a marathon in your own mind, drained in a way you can't explain without sounding like something is deeply wrong with you. So you don't explain it. You just smile, say you're tired, and disappear into whatever silence you can find. Because silence is the only thing that doesn't ask anything from you right now. And here's what makes this specific kind of exhaustion so confusing. It's not that you don't enjoy their company. You do. In the moment, you're present, you're laughing, you're engaged. But somewhere underneath all of it, something is quietly running out. Like a battery that drains twice as fast around people, even the ones you love, even the ones who make you feel safe. And the moment you're alone again, you feel it, the sudden quiet, the relief. Followed immediately by the guilt of feeling relieved, because what kind of person feels relieved to be away from people they love? You do, and you've been ashamed of it for a long time. But here's what nobody ever told you. That relief isn't a sign you love them less. It's a sign your nervous system operates differently. Some people recharge around others. Their energy builds in a room full of people they care about. But you're not built that way. You recharge in silence. You recharge alone. And being around people, even the right people, costs you something every single time. Not because they're wrong for you, but because connection itself is expensive for a mind like yours. And here's the part that actually breaks people. It gets worse the deeper the relationship goes, because the people closest to you are the ones you have to be most present for. You can't half exist around them. You can't go quiet without them noticing. You can't disappear inside yourself without someone asking if you're okay. And you love that they notice. You do. But you also can't explain what's happening when they ask. Because how do you tell someone you love that being loved by them is sometimes exhausting? That their care requires energy you don't always have? That some days their presence, which you're grateful for, feels like one more thing your nervous system has to process? You can't say that. So you perform presence instead. You show up fully on the outside, while running on empty on the inside. And that performance costs more than the exhaustion itself. Because you're not just tired from being around them. You're tired from hiding how tired you are from them. That's the layer nobody talks about. The exhaustion of protecting the people you love from knowing how exhausted you are by loving them. And over time, this creates a pattern that slowly starts to isolate you. You start calculating before every plan, every visit, every phone call. Your mind runs the math. How much energy do I have? Can I afford this today? What will I have left after? And sometimes the math doesn't work out. So you cancel, or you go but leave early, or you stay but disappear inside yourself in a way they can feel even if they can't name it. And they start to notice. They start to wonder if they did something wrong, if you're pulling away, if something shifted between you, and you can see the confusion on their faces, the slight hurt they're trying not to show, and you want to explain. You want to say, it's not you, it genuinely isn't you. I love you and I am exhausted, and those two things are both completely true at the same time. But the words never come out right. So instead you apologize for being distant, promise to be better, and carry the guilt of a feeling you never asked to have. And maybe that's where you are right now. Loving people completely and needing to recover from them. And not knowing how to hold both of those things without feeling broken. But you're not broken. You're just wired for depth over duration. You feel everything more intensely than most people. Which means connection, real connection, costs more for you than it does for them. That's not a flaw. That's just the price of feeling things the way you do. The people worth keeping in your life will eventually understand that your need for silence isn't rejection. It's just how you survive loving them, and the ones who understand that are the ones worth the energy it costs to keep. And if this felt less like a video and more like someone finally putting into words something you've carried quietly for years, then you already know why this channel exists. Subscribe to Psythic, because there are things your mind still needs to hear. and you shouldn't have to carry them alone.